Hey basses, we're going to work on the bow lifts in the first line of Winds on Big Hill. Just make sure that you're on the part 2, please. Your bow hand shape, especially your pinky and your thumb, becomes super important. I want to just show you that slightly bent thumb there. Become very important in the balance of your hand as you're doing all of these bow lifts, because your pinky supports the bow well in the air and helps you have a smooth landing. So when you land on the string, your bow is not yet in motion in that new down bow. So here's an example of the bow lifts in the second measure of the song. Set, 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 and be dramatic about your bow lifts. Come all the way around because it will help you place that bow very accurately for your next note. Now we're going to work the first lines of Winds on Big Hill, and basses, please make sure that we play the 5 E's before going on. So in your head it'd be 1 and 2 and 3, then it changes on that next up bow to F sharp. So set your bow on the string, get your E ready, have your F sharp finger ready to land as well. 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. Pinky support. Set, set, set. At measure 5 basses, this is a C natural, so it would be a first finger when we're in third position. So here we are at measure 5, it'd be C natural, then shift back to the B with fourth finger. So set your bow on the string. We're going to play from 5 until the end of measure 6. 3, 4. Let's do that again. 3, 4. Stop the bow on the string. For measure 7, it is also a C natural, which over on the A string is second finger. So this is the lower C. So we also have to be ready to cross from the end of measure 6, where we're on the G string, all the way over to the A string and get that second finger set down. So here's measure 7. 3, 4. So now let's back up to measure 5 and put this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift. Get ready for C natural. One more time. 3, 4. At measure 9, we're working to be in control with the speed of the bow and not let it get away from us, because it's a fun part to play to go from open G to pinky finger B. So here we are at 9. Remember, we also have to slow the bow down when we get to measure 10. 3 and 4 and. Slow the bow here. We're going to explore the D sharp at measure 16. So the D sharp takes the first finger and pulls it back towards the scroll, because D is the open string. D sharp's a little bit higher, but not all the way to E. So play 2 D sharps with me. I'll play it for you first so you can check how yours sounds. Okay, so put your bow on the string. Let's play it together. 1, 2. Now move your finger to regular E. Back to the D sharp. Back to regular E. Okay, now we're going to play 2 D sharps. And then E, then F sharp. Okay, let's try that together. 2 D sharps, then E, then F sharp. 3 and. 1 more time. 3 and. It might work well to memorize those notes so you can watch your finger and make sure you adjust well. So now we're going to play measure 16, and hopefully you notice that it's exactly the notes we just practiced. D sharp, E, F sharp, but it continues on to the G. Pull your D sharp back, set your bow on the string. 3 and 4 and. 1 more time, set up that D sharp. 3 and 4 and. Now I want to talk about the staccato at 17. You're going to put your bow on the string. You don't have to add any extra pressure, but you do need to use your really nice bow hand. You're going to do a fast bow stroke that you stop the bow on the string. So that space in between the note is part of what makes a staccato so special. So here we are at 17, 3, 4. Space, 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 space. Over to pinky. So that last note we have to get over there kind of fast. Let's do that again. 3, 4. Space, space, space. 1 and 2 and 3. So let's try the staccato at measure 17 going on into measure 18. Get that firmness on the string, ready to pull at a fast speed, but stop the bow. 3, 4, and, F sharp. And it ended on C natural, and it's a quick transition. Let's do that again. 3, 4, and. We're going to work on these low notes at measure 19. They go from G, second finger, to B, first finger, so we do have to alternate strings and get the bow to the right location. So let's just practice going 2 G's, 2 B's, and then back to 2 G's and 2 B's again. 3 and 4 and. So now look at your music at measure 19. That's exactly what you have. And then measure 20, you have a G and a B again, but it slows down to the quarter note. That was measure 20. So here we are at measure 19. 3 and 4 and. Here we are at measure 19. 3 and 4 and. Now we're going to go back to the beginning and try to put this all together, playing from the beginning to measure 21. Again, we're on the part 2, but I hope you know that by now. Bow on the string. Make sure your bow thumb is bent. 3 and 4 and. Support with pinky. ready to shift. Over to C. Here's a shift again. Over to C. Get ready for the D sharp. Here it is. Staccatos.